Good morning. It is Monday morning. I took a personal day off from work today um, because I have just been overwhelmed with work recently, and I talked to one of my um, co-worker friends who encouraged me to use my personal days when I need them, and today is just a day that I need a personal day. I'm not sick, but I do have a lot of allergy things going on, and I also haven't had time over the weekend to clean my house, and I am hosting Friendsgiving this weekend, so I wanted to stay home and clean. I haven't completely cleaned my kitchen yet. This is going to be a tour of my kitchen. I still need to mop, and I still need to wipe down the countertops and get some dust off of things. Um, And also, I'm going to bring in a drop leaf table in here and bring in some chairs from the dining room in here. There's a lot of things that I'm going to do, and not just for Thanksgiving, but for the kitchen in general. So this video is going to be a tour of what the kitchen is right now, as well as my plans for the future. So, whenever I got this building, there was no window, there was no counter, there was no sink, and all the walls were brown. So it is very different from what it used to be, and I'm so pleased with the progress we've made. I got that counter put in a while ago by a handyman, and I put in the curtains myself. I made them, well, I bought the fabric from Hobby Lobby, and I cut them and hemmed them with fabric adhesive tape instead of sewing, and I just put them on there. I want to have another cabinet that's identical on this side, which is a lot uglier, under the cabinets, which are not complete. But the man who did the cabinetry and sink over there hasn't responded to me in a couple of months, so I don't think that he's available any longer, which is unfortunate because I really wanted a cabinet on the opposite side to match. Hopefully that can still happen because I just love the way that looks over there. So the plan is to have another, just look at these countertops real quick. Those are my watermelons I harvested, my last crops of the season. But look at these countertops. The edge is kind of wavy, and I love it so much, and I really want to have that same thing mirrored on this side underneath those cabinets. So those cabinets are like the ones in the bathroom the one in the bathroom that my mom saved. She rescued those as well from someone's garage, and I had the handyman, there were 3 of them. He took one of them apart and made these 2 little shelves in the middle. And I scraped off as much paint as I could off of both of these, and I painted them white, which I love, and I still haven't done the middle yet, so I need to do that. And the doors are back here, and the hinges are stuck because the screws are stuck on there, so I've got to figure out how to get those off so I can paint those doors, and then I will put those doors back up here. So obviously, oh, and also the top piece of wood on each of the cabinets is a little warped, and I would like to just pry that off and put a nice clean piece of wood on the top of each of them. But I like them. They're cute and sweet, and they act as the storage that I need, so I'm grateful for that. I'm just kind of dealing with the way that it is right now. So over here, starting on this side by the door, I've got the door over there. The door is it's from a friend. It was sitting in his carport, and he wasn't using it, and so he brought it over here and let me have it. He sanded it down, and I haven't done anything to it. I'm just keeping it that old barn door look. I love it. Old barn door with this gold and glass handle. There's a matching one on the other side. I can't remember what website I got that off of, but it doesn't turn. It's just a swinging door. Let me kick it. Very squeaky. Swings in and out. The same man who did my sink also put this in. And it's a very uneven house. It's a very wonky house. So he had to put an extra piece of wood right there. So I think I want to get a quarter round, I don't know if that's what it's called, but that 3/4 edging and put it right there, and I need to paint that piece of wood some color so it matches something, either this color or probably the color of the hallway, because that's what the inside of the door frame is. I got that sign at Hobby Lobby. Over here, thrifted. That's a picture of my childhood cat. She's not with us anymore. An old medicine cabinet, and then this towel, hand towel or tea towel, I got off of what did I get off of? Natural Life. Over here, another Touch of Class light switch plate, because I love those. I got that door snake off Amazon. It matches the one in my living room, and I have this little vintage orange chair. I have this corner baker's rack. Nothing is on it right now because I'm really not sure what to do with it. So the plan on this side, this is a crazy side, you can see over there behind the door is the vent hood for my stove, which is not hooked up yet. Oops, got an alarm going off. So I've got the baker's rack, which I think I want to keep. It's just so cute, and I like having the little iron touches. This fridge was my parents' when they lived here, and I would really like to get a smaller one. That's a lot shorter, more apartment sized. So I'm going to do that eventually. Got some notes. Only thing on my fridge is this note from my director from Miracle on 34th Street. A plant in a little bucket at the top of my fridge. Over here behind the door. Alright, so on this wall I've already said that I would like to get a smaller refrigerator. I love this here. This was my mom's, the shelf, and I just love it. I want to keep it there. Underneath it, I did have a little cubby shelf with a bunch of little cubby holes that I kept my seeds in for the garden, but I don't have that in here anymore, and I'm going to eventually take this. Look at that gorgeous table. It's so sad that it's shoved in a corner. It's so pretty, but I don't have room for it anywhere else, and it's serving a function right now. But right here is where I'm eventually going to put a washer and dryer. So smaller fridge, washer and dryer. But right here, it's I got my Sansevieria, just some dirt, seed packets, my watering can. So it's just a mishmash. And then over there is the breaker box. I painted the door yellow, and I have that little pumpkin sign on the back of the door. And on the floor over here, I have a little welcome mat. This door is red. My mom painted all the doors red when this was her house, so that's still red. Over here, the curtain rod and curtains are from Walmart. I think that's from Walmart as well. Have these little fall trees from Hobby Lobby that look so cute right there. My watermelons. The hand towel is from Hobby Lobby. The rug is from Hobby Lobby. The sponge is from Hobby Lobby. This wax melter, it's got some pine wax in it, and I think I got that from the dollar store, Family Dollar maybe, a year or two ago. Some hand soaps from Burke's Outlet. This spatula and spoon are from the Dollar General. Got a vintage canister. Those berries are from Hobby Lobby. I have a lot of ducks and geese in my kitchen. This shelf is from Hobby Lobby up here. So is everything on the top is Hobby Lobby. Down here, these are from an antique store. As you can kind of see in the back, I made little tags and tied them on with red ribbon and labeled what's in each of them. This is kind of like my baking shelf. This book, I used the recipe for chocolate chip cookies in this book throughout high school whenever I made cookies, so it's a sweet memory. This I got in an antique shop from a small artist's booth. The pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby, and everything else is antique or thrifted. Over here, some crystal jars with nothing in them yet. This is thrifted and antique, except the mushroom and the platter are from Hobby Lobby. So are the candles. Up here, that little hook is from eBay. The oven mitt is from Dollar General, and the Hello Pumpkin oven mitt is from Hobby Lobby. And the bench, or the stool, is antique. I got this stove and the vent hood both together for $50 on Facebook Marketplace, and I am so proud of myself for that deal. I'm just so happy with this stove, with the color. It's so perfect for this kitchen. And I have little magnets on it that I thrifted. That one. And then these three off to this side that I showed in my first thrift haul, I believe, on this channel. Now on top of it, it's all antique, vintage, thrifted, except for this. That's from Hobby Lobby. And these flowers, the yellow ones are from my dad, and the roses are from my best friend. I didn't want to I didn't want to edit this video at all. I just wanted it to be straight through, but my last name is on this apron. But it's such a special memory. I told you about my dorm grandma. I love her so much, and she made me this. I designed this little logo for the kitchen that was put in our dormitory. We got a little kitchen put in, and she was so proud of the kitchen, and I made a little logo for it. And so she put it on an apron and had it embroidered for me. And so that's really special to me. I never use it. I just love having it hanging up. Over this way, this is my mom's grandmother's hutch. So it is whenever my mom gets a house, I'm praying for that. Whenever my mom gets a house, this is going to go back and stay with her. But I love it. I love having it in here in the meantime. And I hope that I can inherit it as an heirloom. But this is how I have it decorated. So I thrifted this recently. I showed it to you. There's the top shelf. Everything is thrifted or antique, except the leaves are from Hobby Lobby and the pumpkin is from Walmart, I think. Here's the next shelf down. I think the bird is from Walmart, and this is funny because I have the creamer in the sugar bowl and the sugars in the creamer dishes. But that's just how they fit, so that's how I keep them right there. In this coffee container, I have decaf coffee. Down here, in this tea canister, I actually have tea. In the sugar canister, I have coffee filters. In the coffee canister, I have coffee. And in the flower has the coffee filters. The sugar has hot cocoa. So it's all kind of mixed up, but I know where things are, so that's what matters. This is my coffee mug for right now. I changed the coffee mugs with the seasons, and this is the one I'm using for coffee. And that's the one I'm using for hot chocolate. The leaves are from Hobby Lobby, as I said. This is from Walmart a couple years ago, the little acorn pick. And so is this, and then the potpourri is from Hobby Lobby. And so is the tea towel. And over here I have my trash can. Further up, a little cinnamon broomstick, some coffee mugs. This one was a gift. This one's from a dollar store. That one is from my mom. These I thrifted. This one reminds me of Miss Trunchbull. And I thrifted that one as well. I like the inside. Now over here is the corner shelf that I got from a yard sale for $9. I already showed this in a how I decorated with my thrift finds video. But here it is. Pumpkins are from Hobby Lobby. The books are from Half Price Books. The Indians are from Hobby Lobby. I am a lot of my ancestry is Native American, so I have a very, I don't know, I just feel connected to anything that's Indian. I don't know. I really like it. Makes me happy. Down further, all of that stuff is thrifted, and all of that stuff is thrifted except for the leaves. And then over here, these two pillows are from Hobby Lobby. I got them on clearance for $7 a piece. And I have another rug from Touch of Class. That is a white one, which does not belong in the kitchen. I used to have it under my coffee pot, but it kept getting coffee stains on it, so I moved it. And now on this side, I have my microwave over here for right now. So the plan is, after I get my stove hooked up, I'm going to get a nice, pretty microwave, and I'm going to put it right here. So that one is not going to be there anymore. And once I do have the stove hooked up, I will no longer have need for the convection oven and the hot plate. So those can go. So I can decorate the top of this buffet, make it all pretty. So I'm excited for that, but that's not going to happen yet. I've got to be practical right now. This basket has Walmart sacks in it for the litter box and things. There's another duck. And this crock is actually a family heirloom. It was my great-grandma's on my mom's side. Moving up here, got a cookie churn I got at a thrift store. Some vintage bowls and a duck that I thrifted as well. And then these two chairs, I'm going to reupholster them this week so I can use them for Friendsgiving, because the fabric on them is just completely destroyed because I used those whenever I painted and whenever I was taking all the paint off the cabinets, and they have dirty footprints on them. They're just gross, and the cats have thrown up on them and laid all up in them, and yeah, not very pretty fabric, but I do have the fabric I'm going to use for those. In the buffet on this side, I keep my extra bedding, like pillowcases, sheets, things like that. On this side, I keep curtains and tablecloths. On the top, I have napkins and placemats and napkin rings and things like that. And then on the bottom, in the bottom drawer, I have been storing holiday decorations that I've thrifted throughout the year. So that's what's in those. And now we've made a complete circle back. So that is my kitchen. It's kind of a mess. This is the corner that I like, so that's the one that I choose to look at and focus on because it's so pretty, and I'm excited for the rest of the kitchen to take on my vision like this corner has. So over here you can see some, what are those called? Wall anchors, because I tried to hang up those cabinets by myself before I got a handyman to do it, which was really dumb, and I'm glad that I decided to step off the ladder and end up not going through with it. So I've got to end up, somehow I've got to get those wall anchors out and patch up those holes. There's a lot of things that need to be done, but the primary focus right now, thing I need to save up for, is getting the stove, the line for the stove run, and the vent hood put up. And then after I do that, getting a washer dryer. Then after the washer dryer, I would like to get prettier appliances, like a nice matching fridge and microwave and coffee pot. But yeah, that's just not how life is right now. And I really did want to show you my really pretty kitchen before Thanksgiving was over, because it's decorated so beautifully for Thanksgiving. So thank you for watching the tour of my kitchen, and I will of course update you whenever I get more things done in here. And I'm really excited for that to happen. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in the next video if you watch the next video. Bye.